Poem 28, Be born of the Spirit, not of the flesh. Self-reflection. How do I distinguish between my decisions that are born of the flesh and those that are born of the Spirit? What actions am I taking that are in line with the fruits of the Spirit? In what ways do I sow into the flesh, and how can I change my behavior to sow into the Spirit? What areas of my life do I need to work on to ensure I am living according to the Spirit? The famous quote from the Bible, "What is born of the flesh is flesh, and what is born of the Spirit is spirit," is a profound statement that speaks to the fundamental nature of human beings. This quote emphasizes the importance of living a life focused on spiritual growth rather than material possessions. It reminds us that while we are born into the physical world, we must strive to connect with the spiritual realm to truly understand our purpose in life. The quote goes on to warn us that if we focus solely on material desires and worldly pleasures, we will ultimately experience spiritual death. Instead, we must sow on the Spirit. Nurturing our spiritual growth and cultivating the fruits of the Spirit, such as love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. This poem sets the stage for a deeper exploration of the importance of spiritual growth and the dangers of a life consumed by materialism. What is born of the flesh is flesh, a mere mortal shell, a temporary mesh, a vessel that carries us through life, but one day it will succumb to strife. What is born of the Spirit is spirit, a divine essence that we inherit, a force that guides us through the dark, and ignites a flame that leaves its mark. The flesh may wither and fade away, but the Spirit endures, it's here to stay, it's the essence of who we truly are, a shining light that can never be marred. Let us nurture our spirit within, and let it guide us through thick and thin, for what is born of the Spirit is pure, and it will lead us to a life that's sure. Sow on the Spirit, reap the fruits of love, a harvest of kindness, peace, and joy above, a life that's filled with purpose and grace, a journey that leads to a better place. Sow on the Spirit, cultivate the seeds of patience, goodness, and faith that leads to a life that's rich in abundance and light, a path that's true, and always right. But if you sow on the flesh, beware, for the fruits of death will soon ensnare, a life that's filled with greed and strife, a journey that leads to eternal night. So choose your seeds with care and thought, for the harvest you reap will be what you've wrought. Sow on the Spirit, and you'll find your way to a life that's blessed, each and every day. John 3 verse 6, What is born of the flesh is flesh, and what is born of the Spirit is spirit.